afternoon. I've brought you to a holy well here on Inishmore in a place called Monaster. The holy well is called after St. Kieran, who founded the monastery here. You can't see it, it's behind the camera. And it's an old ruin now, of course. The monastery was founded in the 6th century. And in a previous video I showed you standing here beside me the hawthorn tree, which is used also for sacred purposes by tying a ribbon to the tree. So the tree actually marks the location of the holy well. And today I want to introduce you to the holy well and to the rituals connected with it. To this day, the local people here, including myself, honour this well at all times of the year, but especially on the feast of St. Kieran, which is the 9th of September. So on that day every year, it's the end of the summer, the gate is left open by the local farmer who owns the property, and he usually also cuts the grass back because it's the end of summer, and he decorates the well a little bit. He often leaves out, for example, a ladle for people to scoop up the water. Sometimes flowers are left there as well, cut flowers. So it's a day for local people to come, and they come in their own time during the day, whenever suits them, often as a family, often a few friends out for a walk will walk this way and do the rounds of the well. So it's a place to honour the memory of St. Kieran, to say your prayers, to express your intentions, to seek a blessing, to seek a healing, whatever it is. So that's the way people use the well today. It's in honour of St. Kieran, and they will pray at the well. They'll reach into the water of the well, they'll take some water out. Sometimes they'll put it in a bottle and take it home. Other times they'll just bless themselves with the water. However, what I'd also like to share with you today is where the origin of this practice came from, of honouring holy wells. It actually goes back prior to Christianity altogether. In the early Celtic Ireland, the land itself was sacred, and the land as we know today, called Ireland, is the land of the goddess Eriu, and the land is her body, therefore it's a living thing. And I love that idea of thinking of the earth and of other things beside us humans as being living things, even as having souls. But if you imagine the earth itself, or the land of Ireland even, as a living thing, and it's feminine, it's fruitful therefore, it's also beautiful, it has feminine curves. Well then, when you go to access, if you like, where life comes from within that living body, the well represents the entrance into the womb of Mother Earth. And that's what this well here originally would have represented for the Celtic people who came to live here about 5,000 years ago. So for those people, it didn't have any Christian connotations because it's before Christianity, but for them it was an entrance to the womb of Mother Earth. Therefore it was a source of the sacred feminine, something which we don't have today. A well is the source of the sacred feminine, and you can reach into it. It's like the earth below us carries the sacred feminine up to us through everything that grows and all the fertility of the land. And the sacred masculine comes down from on high. We're used to that one, God being above us, God in heaven, having to reach up to bring him down. But there's the sacred feminine coming up below us from the earth as well. And that's what this well initially represented, and certainly, maybe intuitively still represents it for people, but certainly represents that for me today. So we have to maybe reinvent some rituals around the well. I have reinvented a few. For example, I bring couples here to get married, and the first thing they do when they arrive up, maybe the bride arrives in and the groom is there to greet her, or she's handed over by her father or something like that. Anyway, once they greet one another, they both come up to the sacred hawthorn tree, and they tie a ribbon on the tree instead of lighting a candle. And then I bring them into the well, and I say to them, look, the well represents the sacred feminine. So we're going to now honour the sacred feminine in the bride to get married, in this woman in front of us. So I asked the groom just to lay aside his own thoughts and just concentrate on the bride he's about to marry, and honour the femininity of her, honour her beauty, honour her fertility, honour everything that makes her a woman. And then we call in a blessing for her through the waters of the well. So she'd normally be in a very nice dress, so I won't have her lie down on the ground and reach into the well. Instead, I'll take a bowl of water and I'll ask her to put her hands in the water of the well, and as she does so, for her to invite into herself and into her life with her future husband, her groom, into all that future life together, to invite in everything that she wants for having a lovely life, giving her the blessing to be a wonderful wife for him, as he will seek to be a wonderful husband for her at another ritual location here on this sacred site, and just to call in all the blessings, all the resources, all the support that she wishes to have in the course of her marriage, for it to be a very successful, happy, fruitful and fulfilling and long years of happy married life. So now I'm going to walk up to the well and I'm going to reach in and take some water from the well, and I'm going to bless myself with it. And also, just to say before I finish, that you can use something like this for you to use your imagination, obviously, to create rituals that are appropriate for you and for the situation you're in, or your friends are in, or your family's in, or the world is in. So there's no limit to what we can do once we find a place like this. I've also used it, for example, to celebrate the birth of a child, and that sort of seems obvious, doesn't it? If this is the entrance to the womb of Mother Earth, then we acknowledge that that child not alone came from the womb of its mother, its human mother, but also from the womb of the earth. And so by bringing the child here to celebrate the child's birth, we honour that. We honour the broader picture, if you like, of the mystery of the child's soul, the child's destiny, everything about the child that we don't yet know, that we're going to have to find out. We can do all of that in a celebration here at the Holy Well, and we certainly do. So I'm now going to reach into the well and take some water and be blessed.